Hello everybody, today I'm showing off my fire build, as you can see right here. This build is going to use the flame turret, the firestarter chem. I have burn strength. I would like to get that to like a 90 burn strength, but I have a 94 damage I can switch out. Then I have 5 ammo on this one, so a total of 7 shots. For my turret, I got some burn strength, uh, total damage, and duration. Total of 684 seconds for duration. It lasts a long time. This build isn't perfect. I would like to have just maybe right above 3k skill power. You don't need any more than that. At least I don't, because all my mods don't require more than 3k. I would like to have more skill haste somewhere in here, but these are the pieces I've gotten so far. For the weapons, I'm using a custom P416 with ignited. You get 20% damage to the enemies you light on fire. The Allegro and the recharged. It comes in handy. The M60, I have one with ignited. I could switch out the M60 for a shotgun with ignited or a rifle with ignited. For the mask, I'm using this one because I got some skill power and health on it. It's the nearest enemy within 10 meters. If I light one on fire inside my fire starter chem and he's just another enemy's just outside the radius, it can catch him on fire too. For the chest piece, we got a Alp Summit for skill haste, skill power. This one's got a lot of skill power on it with some skill duration for my turret. For the holster, I got a Petrov holster. That's one of the reasons I'm using the LMG right now as a secondary weapon. It comes with some skill haste, a lot of skill power, and some health. For the backpack, I have another Alp Summit for the skill power. It's got decent skill power, some skill haste, some duration, and tech support. Kills by active skills grant 25 skill damage. So if I get a kill with my turret or my chem launcher, the other skill is going to do a little bit more damage. The gloves. This is a pretty crucial part of the build. You don't really need it, but it helps a lot. Skills that apply status effect gain 50% status effect duration and 50% skill haste. So a Firestarter chem becomes a lot better. Energy infusion. Whenever you apply a status effect, your gloves become infused with that effect for 60 seconds. While infused, you gain 10% skill damage, 10% skill healing and repair, and 10% skill duration for each yellow attribute you have. I have 11. That's 110% skill damage, healing, repair, and duration. This one, the last talent, I don't really like. Whenever you throw a skill 1.2 seconds after landing, it creates an explosion, applying the infused status. I tend to kill myself a lot with this perk because I forget I infuse and I throw my turret, and it kills me insanely fast. For the knee pads, just a providence for some skill power, some more skill power, and some skill haste. To be honest, for this one, 428, this would put me at like 2998 or something like that, which would be perfect if this was skill haste. If I could find some knee pads with high skill haste, I might put that on. Over to the stats. Those I got 3 and 5 armor. It doesn't do a lot of damage, and you don't get a lot of bonus for damage unless enemies are on fire. So you only 2.5 all weapons, 15% assault rifle, 25% LMG damage. No crit chance, 27% crit damage, 74% headshot damage. Only 5% damage to elites. That's another thing for my mask. I wanted this mask, but the blue to be red and like 40% damage to elites. That would be way better. For my skill power, 3,425, 84% skill haste. Yeah, I'd like that to be like, I don't know, 100 or higher. And this brings down to about 3k. My chem launcher's got 37. Nowhere needs that much. Everything else pretty much the same. The most important part of this build, though, is the outfit for sure. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just using the Liberty just because you shoot some weak points, break some armor, your ammo gets back. I could find a sidearm with ignited. I don't have one though, so it doesn't really matter. And that I'm also using the survivalist specialization. Oops. For the grenades, you got fire grenades. The 15% protection from elites comes in handy. And while in cover, gain 10% skill haste. So if I'm in cover with the chem launchers, I just get them back a little bit faster. That concludes this portion. Now there will be some gameplay to follow. See you guys later. So I just joined this mission. This dude said, "What up, guy?" It's like they're using skills too. One thing I forgot to mention is this build does work better in a group. And it kind of sucks against the Black Tusk because the EMP dogs and the robots are immune to fire. And the EMPs just take your skills offline. Unless you have hazard protection, I guess.
We've got to get those shells on the train.
As your sergeant, I'm ordering you to move those. There's no time for us.
Oh no.
You want to see what I can do?
Another agent.
God. Oh, I moved and it killed me.
Agent down. Operational train detained.
Agent, find a way to put that train out of commission.
That was terrible.
Agent deceased.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with the chem launchers.
They have eyes on Wilson. Outside near the main entrance to the mall. We need to terminate this son of a bitch. There's no direct route from your position. So you'll have to divert to
That's
the
what I
hotel
like to see.
and into the mall.
Oh, never mind. Thought it was incendiary rounds.
Hostile radio intercepted.
Get the munitions. We gotta secure the ordnance.
Negative. The subway's compromised.
Then find another way.
Let's fuck 'em up! Firing a tango!
Oh, I think it disappeared. Yeah, dude killed himself.
An elevator that should take you to the mall. Wilson is still by the entrance. We've spotted a mortar
Be careful,
team
it's
with him.
gonna-
These are probably the fuckers who
Oh.
attacked the castle.
The infuse must have ran out just barely.
Hostile forces incoming.
Cool gloves, dude. Oh, almost killed myself. Teammates, can you focus on these guys? I have this side covered. Oh, shocking myself.
DC-62 toxic detected. Contamination level lethal.
What the hell? These readings are insane. They must have a lab nearby for weaponizing this shit. Make sure you put it out of operation.
could have gone wrong. Is that already?
Excellent. I'll send in a team to dismantle the rest of that crap once you've cleared the site.
I like to go this way. Anybody get the elevator? Yeah. Screw it. You took my spot. That's it. I didn't know the turret could get all the way up there. Oh, it's messing up. It's supposed to hit those dudes in front of the door.
Don't let Wilson get away.
No more contacts. Great work. Wilson's unit is out of action, and you've crippled True Sun's chemical warfare efforts. Also, Kelso just reported in to confirm the survivors from the castle settlement.
Yeah, the turret was
are
supposed to
safely
go in
reached the
front of the
rooftop
door, not
settlement.
all the way up
There's no one
there.
doing what happened to them.
I
Or
must
at
have
least
missed
you
it
make sure it
on it.
won't happen to anyone else.
So yeah. 157 enemies burned. Well, that's it, boys. That's it, everybody. I hope you enjoyed. See you next time. Peace.